Hey guys, Jimmy Vegas here, and let's take a look at the File menu and Build settings. So the File menu, as you would expect to find, is pretty self-explanatory. New scene, open scene, save scene as, new project, open project, save project. These are all relatively simple and we should understand them quite simply. The two which we're going to take a look at specifically are these two right here, the Build settings and Build and Run. So if we go to the build settings right here, you'll be presented with this little window. And this little window may seem daunting and confusing at first. However, it's not as complicated as you would think. So this section at the top, scenes in build, this represents the scenes within Unity. And by default, scene 0 will always be the first scene to load. When we add more scenes here, they'll be given a specific unique number. So the next one will be 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, and it makes it easy to reference these scenes in coding. And you can easily add scenes just by clicking Add Open Scenes. Now if I click it now, it won't do anything because I'm already in this sample scene here and it's already added. If we did have another scene, we would just click Add Open Scenes and it would add it and give it its unique number. The platform section right here, this dictates what platform you are building for. By default, it's going to be PC, Mac, and Linux standalone. This means it will develop or create an executable file when we build the game. If you want to develop for iOS, Android, whatever, you can. All you would need to do is click on Switch Platform. Key thing to note here, the sooner you switch platform, basically, if your project becomes too big, it may take longer than you would expect. If you switch platform right at the beginning, it'll do it in no time at all. It's pretty good like that. Also, as we go down the list, you'll see Xbox One, PS Vita, PS4. It's worth noting, especially for the PlayStation ones, that you would need a specific installation which requires a license. As it says, it gives you a little bit of information. Your license does not cover PS4 publishing. You need to upgrade. However, it's up to you whether you want to, but generally most people would want to develop for mobile games or PC. So it's worth, remembering that, I would say. And as always, if you've started on Android and want to port to PC, you just click on the Switch platform. But it is definitely vital to do it sooner rather than later. But you can do it even when you've got a complete massive game. You can still do it. Don't ever worry about that. Obviously, we have the target platform that's specific to the PC. Because if we go to iOS, it's not there. Android, it's not there. It's just because these two are combined together, PC, Mac, and Linux. Obviously, Mac isn't there because I'm not using a Mac. I'm using Windows. So that's the reason why it's not there. Architecture, pretty self-explanatory. Everything else, as you would expect. Development build is a key one. If you want this to be a development build, i.e. a watermark on there just to say development build, then you would tick that. So clicking build or build and run first time will prompt you to save your actual game. So you can see you can save it there. After that, you'll be able to just click build, or if we go back to our file menu, you'll be able to click build and run and it would do it straight away. So it's just a case of getting used to this little window, but this is the vital one of where you build and run your game. So guys, I hope that's helped you and helped you understand what this build settings is really for. It's quite important, I would say. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon as well, stay up to date with all the content on this channel because there is loads, guys. There is absolutely loads for you to learn and hopefully it'll make you a better game developer. Guys, thank you very much for watching.